Yo, what's going on guys, it is Tom and welcome back to a brand new video, and this is the finale of my Zero to Hero career mode on F1 2015 using the F1 2016 mod, and obviously it's the season 2 of the series that I've done before. Obviously I did it in the Williams, now we're in the climax and this time it's in the Ferrari and we're here at the beautiful Abu Dhabi circuit. And basically, by popular demand, you guys wanted live commentated, so here is the live commentated finale for you guys for this race. So I'm going to be live commentating this as I go along, and fingers crossed we can try and win the World Drivers' Championship. Now obviously the gap between myself and Nico Rosberg I believe is 5 points, so if I win, Rosberg comes second, then I am the world champion. So all I have to do is win the race, basically, as simple as that. Worst ways, if I come second, Rosberg has to finish at least 4th or lower. So we're going to see how this all pans out in this. I'm hoping it's going to be a fantastic final race. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the final race of Zero to Hero. Right, here we go then. This is it. The last race of the season. 5 red lights. We're underway. Going to try and get a good start off the line here. Not too bad so far, actually a pretty decent start to be fair. I've been starting to get on top of my starts in the last couple of races, but it doesn't really matter anymore because this is the last race on this game, and then we've got manual starts in the brand new F1 2016 game. So here we go then, going through the first couple of corners, going to try and navigate these manners here. If I can just try and get past them, they're really going at it, these two. Going to try and cut underneath him up the inside here. Can I make this stick? Yes, we can, just about. Going to try and sneak my nose up the inside of JB there. Can we hold it? Yes, we do, just about. Let's go down the gear, make sure that we don't touch anyone. Keep our front wing in one piece. Run out nice and wide, squeeze Jensen Button out. And there we go, we've got the move there on JB. So it's good stuff so far. We've actually had a pretty decent exit out of the second half of the chicane here. We might be able to make a move on Alonso if we just pick us a little bit more slipstream, pull to the inside. Nice and late on the brakes. Run it in a little bit deep on purpose to make sure Alonso does not hang it on the outside. And then we managed to get him there. So nice, easy move on Alonso there. And we can now try and hunt down those cars ahead of us. Okay, we've had a good run through here. Can we try and get Ericsson getting a good exit through there? We're going to try and go to the outside. Can we make this one stick? Oh, we're going to go for it on the curb there. Never want to break too much on the curb. Can easily lock up. Ericsson's still on my outside there. Going to give him the room. Going to run it in nice and wide on purpose to try and carry a bit more speed. Perfect, there we go. Now we should get a pretty decent exit and we should pass Ericsson here down the straight. A little bit of an early short shift there by myself, but we're going to make the move here on Marcus Ericsson up the inside. Should be fairly easy. My brake pedal is sticking a little bit, I've noticed, but it shouldn't be too bad. Get him on the brakes there into the chicane, and there we go. We've got the move done. But I want to quickly address that actually. In terms of my sticky brake pedal, this is my last race. I'm going to try and open up my pedals and have a look at them before F1 2016 gets released and try and fix the issue. So fingers crossed I can try and fix that before the new game comes out. All over the back of Sainz here. Can we possibly try and pick up a move on him here? Again, a good run once again through the right-hander there. Similar to Ericsson, but we're not going to be able to make the move just yet. Ericsson. Sainz is just staying ahead of us here, but we're going to try and dive right up the inside of here, though. Up the inside of the hairpin. Our last gasp decision to go for the dive. Made it stick, though. All over the back of Sainz here. Can we try and possibly make a move here on the Spanish driver? We're going to pick up some slipstream here. We're going to have a look up the inside on the brakes here. Oh, tight move, but we make it stick. Just about. Sainz gives us the room there. Probably a little bit too kind to us, and he could have probably shut the door on us, but he left the door wide open and I just went for it. Oh my god, that was unexpected. Hulkenberg just broke so early there. Got to give him the room though, he's on my inside. Oh, back in there. Jesus Christ, that was close. Okay, let's see if we can try and maybe make a move on Magnussen through here. Getting a good run. Oh, Magnussen's going very slowly. I've got to pull out of that. Got to try and go to the outside. Can we make it stick here? Gonna go for it once again, similar to the Ericsson one, but this time we've got a much better momentum and more speed through the corner. We make the move there on Magnussen. Now can we try maybe do some DRS, stay ahead of Magnussen here? He's coming back at me. Here he comes. I've got DRS, but so does he. I'm going to squeeze him a little bit, but I'm going to let him make the move on me for now. I'm going to try and wait for my moment. I'm going to try and strike back on this back straight. Get on the power there. Nice short squirt on the power. Make sure we don't lose any momentum on the exit. And now try and get past Magnussen. But I think he's going to have DRS. Yes, he does. He's got DRS. Damn it. I think it's going to be a hard one to pull off. I think Magnussen might have just got us for position here. I'm going to try and have a look. Oh, I can't get in there. Now my team's telling me to box. I don't know if this pit or not, because I could undercut all of these cars who are holding me up. I'm going to dive on up inside of Magnussen here. I think I might pit because I'm losing a lot of time here. I think I'm going to go for the different strategy. Okay, only Kvyat's pitting. That's good enough for me. Can we pass Kvyat here? Oh no, we're going side by side into the pit lane, boys. Side by side into the pit lane. Oh my days. Kvyat is right there. What's going to happen now? Okay, we're going to peel off onto the right-hand side, probably, into our box. There we go. So we're going to come in for our stop. Now, in theory, if our boys are quick enough and we don't get held up, which we don't, we should be out ahead of Kvyat here. And yes, we are. Lovely. So that's worked out to an absolute treat. So perfect pit stop there. We gain a place on Kvyat. And we're now going to try and undercut Palmer. And I believe that was Nazar who was ahead of us. So now it's time to push into the first corner. We've got cars right underneath us here. We're into the top 10. We've gained like 4 positions, and we've jumped people like Perez, so we've made quite a substantial jump for positions here, and we've gained quite a fair few places, so we're into the points now, so that's crucial for us. All over the back of JB here. He's on a very slow set of tyres now. He's on the other strategy where I think he stays out. He's going to go for a 2-stop. Just going to dive on up the inside to not lose any more time, but I've lost quite a bit of time to Bottas and Ricciardo ahead of me there, so I need to try and make that up now. A little bit of a sit rep update on lap 12. Now I can tell you my brake pedal is sticking quite a bit, hence why I'm struggling to catch up to Ricciardo and Bottas. This is really starting to hinder me now, just my overall pace. However, just sort of appreciating the fact that undercut I did was actually really important. Like, I'm up in P6 now, and I haven't really overtaken anyone, so that undercut really did pay massive dividends for us. But we're about to pit next lap for a set of primes. I'm going to change the strategy up because my brake pedal's struggling. I'm going to do the primes now and get them out of the way and go options at the end on rich mix and try and push and see what we can do then, because at the moment we're not really going anywhere. Exhibit number 1 though, my brake's sticking. I'm trying to use my DRS and look at that, it's just not working. Now, I remember someone telling me a little while ago about this in one of the comments, and I've actually forgotten to do it, but this might actually save my bacon. So if I just put on, let's say 5%, which is what I think I'm struggling with, then I think I should be okay for the rest of the race. So we're going to try this out and see what happens. Alright, we're going to try and undercut these two on a set of primes as we come into the pits for a second stop. And yellow wall soft tyres for me. We're going to try and go on those, try and undercut them and see what happens. We've got Mercedes in the pit lane now. I think that's Lewis Hamilton serving his stop, so he's second stop of the race, so he's going to be on the same strategy as I am. Now here we are then, we've got no one coming in behind us. Actually, we've got a fair few cars, but they're nowhere near us, so we're going to have a nice clean pit stop. And now we need to push really hard on these soft tyres, so I think we might have to use rich mix straight off the bat here to try and find some pace. After changing the brake pedal setting, the car feels instantly faster, and we're going to overtake all these guys that we was ahead of previously anyway. So we're going to retake our P6, I believe, and now we need to push. Now we've got cars just exiting the pit lane here. We've managed to jump Bottas, so that's good news for us. I mean, look at that, Vettel's right there. So look how much time we've gained in just one undercut. But look at that, personal best lap of the race on soft tyres. Goes to show the pedal change has made a huge difference, because I'm keeping up with Vettel and he's on super softs. So this is a really, really good thing I thought of. Thank God I remembered that right now. Wow, okay, so we've still got some decent pace in this car, and Ricciardo's just pit now for his second stop of the race now. He's probably going to go to the end, so he's on a 2-stop strategy. I'm still on my 3, and what I'm going to do is, if you look on the right hand side there, I'm meant to pit at lap 21. I'm going to pit a lap earlier, and we're going to pit at the end of lap 20 to try and go at least 7 or 8 laps on the super soft to really make some serious damage. I'm saving a nice bit of fuel, so even though we're P5 right now, on that final stint, we're going to challenge all 4 of these dots on the minimap, and we're going to try and go for the race win, as Rosberg is up front. So that is the plan of action here this race. Looks like Rosberg's in the pits, and he's coming in for his final stop of the race. Or no, it's Verstappen actually. So Verstappen, both of the Red Bulls on a 2-stop strategy, and they're right in the mix for this race win because they're not stopping anymore. So they're going to now undercut us top 4. I forgot to say, the adding of the dead zone has really changed the way the car's driving. And look at this, look at that top 3. Rosberg, Hamilton and Vettel going at it, absolute hammer and tongs at the moment. So this is all going to play nicely into our hands in the final stint of the race. Look at this, Rosberg and Vettel going side by side, and Hamilton's just watching this, and I'm getting really close to these 3. And I think we're going to pit this lap, so we're going to try and undercut all 3 of these guys. Now the question is, it's happened before this season, Vettel might pit, so whatever happens, if Vettel pits, I'm going to have to stay out 1 more lap. So we have to keep an eye out for this. But look at this battle going on at the moment, and literally you could cut the tension with a knife as the back end steps out at me there. But let's see what happens now, and let's see who pits. Is Vettel pitting? No, he's not. Hamilton is. So we're going to come in. Oh, he's running a little bit deep though. Okay, Hamilton's in the pit lane. We're going to be right up his chuff here, and we're going to come in just behind him. So let's see. It's going to be a pit stop battle between the 2 of us here for 3rd place at the moment. But it could be much higher than that after this entire lap is completed. So here we go on the jack. Come on, a nice quick pit stop, please. 2.3. But we're going to have to come out behind Lewis there for the time being. Now Ricciardo's just gone past. So Ricciardo, he's already finished these pit stops, so he's driven past us, and here comes Verstappen as well. So Verstappen is also going to overtake us. So both of the Red Bulls have had a brilliant strategy by doing a two-stop, and they're now much further ahead. So we've got loads of overtaking to do. Right now, I think Ricciardo's in a net race lead. Okay, maybe now, with the second helping of DRS, we should be able to get the job done here on Hamilton. We are in rich mix, so DRS is going to open up now. Here we go then. My brake pedal is sticking a little bit, but we've got the slipstream anyway. It looks like DRS is not going to work on us, but we're still going to go around the outside of Hamilton into the braking zone. Can we make it stick here? We're going to try and go around the outside of Lewis. Going to hold the inside. Lewis, oh my god, Lewis. What are you doing, mate? Okay, he's still there on my inside. I'm going to have to switch back on him through here. So I'm going to try and get the traction. No, I can't. Lewis stays ahead for the time being. So Lewis really trying to put up a fight here. Obviously, Mercedes must have told him that Rosberg's fine for the championship, and they want him to hold me behind. So, especially now because I'm on super soft. So we've got a lot of battling on our hands here. Okay, we've got a good run on Hamilton through the final corner here. We're going to try and make the move. I'm going to go to the outside, squeeze him a little bit to the inside, force him a little bit deep, and then get the traction, switch back on him. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And we've got him. And Vettel and Rosberg are just exiting the pit lane now. So right now, we're in a net race lead here at Abu Dhabi. So both of the Red Bulls remain for us to take the race win. Now, we need to gain 5 points on Rosberg. So I believe as things stand, we're not actually champions because Rosberg's in 5th. And I'm in 3rd, so there's exactly 5 points difference. So we would be equal on points as things stand right now. I'm going to try and have a look here. Can we go up the side of Verstappen there? No, we can't. Verstappen just closes us off there, so we've got to stick behind him for a little bit longer as we set the fastest lap of the race here at Abu Dhabi. Here we go, all over the back of Verstappen here. Dirty air's killing me. I want to try and swing back to the inside here. Can we make the move in the braking zone? Oh, Verstappen just swipes in front of our nose. Verstappen being very aggressive here. I'm going to try and set myself up for a run down the straight. Here we go. DRS is wide open here. We're going to dummy to the inside, go to the outside. Look at the straight line speed difference. Oh, just get it slowed down just about. Okay, we've got the move on Verstappen done there. So we're now up into P2. Okay, I've got to say my brake pedal is still sticking, and it's sticking quite substantially now because even with the 5% dead zone, I'm losing straight line speed for some reason. So my brake seems to be getting progressively worse as the race goes on. So meanwhile, here comes Verstappen again with DRS. Is he going to go for it this time? Yes, he is. I'm going to just cover the inside, make sure he doesn't make the move here. Going for a very early apex, running a little bit deep. Just going to try and keep Verstappen behind me. Right now, we're in a good position. So as long as we hold second, we're all good. Is Verstappen going to try and attack us again, though? That's the question. We should be just about okay. I mean, we are still in rich mix, but Verstappen, here he comes again. Is he going to go for it? No, he's not. Okay, so we're going to hold him behind for now, which is good for us. Okay, so right now, as things stand, we are the world champions, but I've got a terrible feeling Rosberg is broken free from the train, and if you look at the minimap, he's just behind Max Verstappen. You should be able to see it now as we come into the braking zone here into the chicane. Rosberg is hunting down Max at a rate of serious knots here. He is really, really quick at the moment, and Rosberg's probably going to pass Verstappen, so I'm going to have to pass Ricciardo as soon as possible. We've got DRS here, so let's try and attack Ricciardo and see what happens. Oh, what a good run through there. We're going to try and dive up the inside here. Oh, running in it deep there. Oh, sorry, stumbling over my words a bit. Ricciardo holding it on the outside, though. I thought I could have gone for the move there. We're out of rich mix now, by the way, so we're fighting on standard mix here, and we're trying to get past Ricciardo because Rosberg's looking very racy at the latter end of this Grand Prix. We need to get past Ricciardo to basically guarantee us winning the World Championship. Ricciardo going very slowly through there. I'm going to try go to the outside. No, I can't. I want to swing back to the inside. Can I get it? No. Oh, to make sure I don't cut the corner there because I can get a penalty. Strict corner cutting setting is still on. Oh, just now through here. See if we can try and get a good exit. Oh, great exit there. Great traction. This should be a foregone conclusion here. We're going to dummy left and then go to the right. Easy overtake of Ricciardo there for the lead of the race, crucially. Okay, on to the last lap of the Grand Prix here. And look at my tyres. My tyres are really starting to go now. I'm really struggling. Obviously, I did pit a lap earlier than what the team wanted me to. And I think I'm starting to feel the effects of it. Rosberg, meanwhile, has got up into 3rd place. So he's passed Verstappen. So it looks like we're safe at the moment. But if Ricciardo gets back past us here, we could be in some serious trouble. It looks like we might just have this wrapped up in the bag. Ricciardo's dropped off. Rosberg's still in 3rd place, but it doesn't matter because even if he was in 2nd, we're still in 1st, so we're going to win the championship. Here we go through the final corner, and we're going to come through to win the World Drivers' Championship for Zero to Hero Season 2. And what a final race that was. Literally, the dead zone appliement of 5% literally changed the game this race. Completely changed the way I drove and my pace, and I managed to pull out the bag and win only my second race of the season, I believe. Literally my only second race win of the season. So an incredible stat there. But we are world champions and we've won it. And there we go, celebratory rose water in this case in Abu Dhabi, not champagne. Celebrate with the rose water there. But finally, what a fantastic result for us. And Nico Rosberg managed to finish in third in the end. So he'll be disappointed with that one. But you know, we had the better strategy and we found some pace at the end there. So the prancing horse prances again. And as you can see, looking at the final race results, Ricciardo came second. Rosberg came third. So you obviously that is the podium. And then Verstappen came home in fourth place in the end. So impressive fourth place for him, with Vettel in fifth and Lewis Hamilton all the way down in P7. So Lewis lost a lot of time there, but crucially the top 7 covered by only 5.6 seconds. So a very, very tight top 7 there. But overall, that was the top 10. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. I mean, I'm stumbling over my words a little bit because it's my first live comment in a little while since F1 2015 live career. So it's been quite a while, but I'm trying to get back in the swing of things for F1 2016 once that game rolls around. But finally looking at the World Drivers' Championship, you can see that we won by 5 points over Nico Rosberg in the end. So a fantastic result for us, and we literally turned the race upside down. In terms of coming into this race, we was 5 points behind, and we've managed to finish the championship 5 points ahead. So a great final race for us, and the World Championship to cap it all off, and also Vettel beating Hamilton here in Abu Dhabi for third place. Now finally looking at the constructors, Ferrari have won the constructors also, so it's a double championship win for Ferrari, beating Mercedes by 35 points in the constructors. So that has been the entirety of the season, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed this series. It's been absolutely incredibly fun to make, and I've really enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys have overall enjoyed the whole series. Obviously there's no point in me showing you the wheel for the upgrades and downgrades after this because the series is finished, so we're going to leave it on the screen here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the series as much as I have, and this has been the last video that I'm going to upload until F1 2016 rolls around on Friday, and the Haas crew mode will be out then, and there's going to be daily uploads with live commentaries, so I could not wait for that. F1 2016 is going to be absolutely massive, and I can't wait for you guys to come back to my channel and hopefully show me support as we're about to hit 4K subscribers. So I'm going to thank you guys in advance for that. But and thank you so much for watching, guys. You know, this entire series has been so good, and you know, to make, and I've really enjoyed the support you guys have given me. You know, I was doubting whether to bring this series back or not, but you guys really wanted it, and I brought it back, and the support has been absolutely incredible. So I thank you guys so much for that. But this has been the last video on F1 2015. I put over 250 hours into this, so I'm very grateful. It's all over, and we can now move on to a much better and much more entertaining game, which I can tell you because I did play the beta. So it's going to be a much more better game to play and so much more enjoyable. And join me hopefully Friday for round 1 of the Haas career mode at Australia. But until then, I've been Thomas MHD, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. Please remember to like, subscribe, and also go check out Kingwin in the description down below and go see if you want to buy any cheap game codes from there. But like I said, guys, I'll see you in my next video on Friday. So from me, goodbye.